Oh, yeah, we're cooking it up. We're up to almost 200 already. Good evening. Bill Taylor here on a Tuesday night. It's Tuesday with Taylor time. Yeah, you guys are in the house on a Tuesday with Taylor. You know, so that is a program I started. I don't know if you're familiar. Oh, no, why do I have TransGuide in there? I didn't even notice that until just now. You're looking at live cameras outside. David, would you mind doing something for me real quick? Could you route my weather computer into that image right there? Which, if you know, is you can minimize that on the right side. How's everybody doing? All right, Roy. No, I haven't. See, I haven't hugged my wild hog trapper today. See, but again, the night is young, Roy. The night is young. Has anyone hugged a wild hog trapper today? We have to ask anybody. Let me know. Cold in Rock Springs. Tonight a light freeze, Lisa. I would have the pets inside for Rock Springs. Cover some tender vegetation, not a hard freeze. Maybe like 32 hour, 90 minutes tops. It's not going to be until tomorrow night that you guys go down to the mid-20s out in Rock Springs. Edwards County, Real County, all of the Northwest will definitely see some very cold air tomorrow night. That'll be the coldest. So it should be 56 or 55. It's either weather 55 or 56. Okay. Destination-wise, I'm not positive. I'd have to see it. That street, yeah.
I think it's ours 10.
Ours 10? 9 or 10, right? Okay, so we're working this out. In the meantime, 35 at Salado Creek looks good. There it is. Thank you, David. Let's hear for David. Everyone, David. You're following David on Twitter? The movie guru, David Lynch?
Real David
Lynch. The real David Lynch. Is it blue checked?
Not yet.
Because, you know, there's all those David Lynches out there.
No.
Yeah. Quite a lynch mob. Okay, I couldn't help that one. Talk about a layup. The lynch mob. Bring the cold. Ann's ready for the cold. Good to see you, Ann. Hi, Gloria. How's everybody doing? Hey, Lori. Seguin's here. Hi, Joyce. Good to see you in Seguin. I was over at Seguin High School, the Mighty Matadors. What an incredible high school. Wow. It's like a college campus. My daughter dances for O'Connor, and we had a big dance competition. The school and the dance team, wonderful hosts for this big regional dance tournament 2 weeks ago, or dance competition, I should say. So thank you, and hello, Seguin. Cindy, how are you? Zaire is ready, or Ramon, I'm sorry. Stay warm. Oh, we will. Helen, this will be a short-lived cold snap. It's going to be cold. Tomorrow, we won't get out of the 50s. Tired of carrying my jacket? Well, Alex, Lorena, you guys need your jackets. I'm through tomorrow. You need it. And I'm going to use mine on Thursday. High of about 60 or 61 on Thursday. As I rip the glasses off and really make a point here. High 61 on Thursday. Right? All dramatic. The dramatic, Bill Taylor, dramatic weatherman. We'll rebound quick. By Friday, closer to 70, if not 70. Saturday and Sunday, lower to mid-70s. Upper 70s Monday. So, I mean, we just steadily climb, as you'll see. I shouldn't do the 7-day yet. I'm still saying hellos. So, where are we? Hanak's ready. What day is that? Fat Tuesday Donut Day. And I did have king cake, so I didn't have donuts, though. That's tomorrow for Lent, right? No, I didn't. Oh, we're not planning on that. Seguin will get down probably mid-30s. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Christopher Reynolds. What's going on, man? I want to go to Kerrville. I saw that post today. The cross at Kerrville. That is beautiful. Whereabout? Is it right on Highway 16? Like as you're going in? Or, I mean, 10? What am I saying? 16. I'm thinking Bandera. Into Kerrville on 10? Where do you find it? I know, right? I keep pressing that cold button. Hit the warm button. G. Phillip is getting tired. Astrid, hello. Blankets, get a blanket. Put a log on the fire. Canyon Lake's in the house. Hey, Ronald. Beautiful sunsets over Canyon Lake, I bet. Ready for a snow day? Yeah, nice. Poteet, mid-30s, because you guys, being outside of the city, it'll be down in the mid-30s tonight. And then a freeze tomorrow night. I bet you a light freeze of about 32, maybe 31. So you see the clear skies. There's a little bit of precipitation showing up, but those are false returns. You can see the snow from Kansas drifting on down into Amarillo. So some nice snow even as far south as Lubbock. But we're getting some radar return right there. Look at that. most of this is elevated. It's not even in Kerrville. It's maybe just putting a little drizzle over Fredericksburg maybe, but that's where the clouds will stop. We're under clear skies, and we're going to start cooling off as we head into the overnight. Let me show you how cold we get, future temperatures through overnight Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Here in the city, I think upper 30s. Now, the computer's stopping us at 40 and staying there from, look how long, for about 2 hours. I definitely think within that 2 hours, we'll dip to 38 or 39. Hill country from Fredericksburg to Kerrville, Comfort to Bernie, definitely Medina, Bandera, Lakey, all going to be at freezing temperatures tomorrow morning. So that'll be a light freeze, as I said, 31, 32. We use the term hard freeze, 6 to 8 hours of 32 or less. You know, we're just, I should say, yeah, below freezing, okay? Because when you get down tomorrow night, it'll be mid-20s. Looking forward to the, Rosa, yeah, by the weekend. You're going to love mid to upper 70s, close to 80 by Monday. What'd it do, Tom? What'd it do? What's going on, Jesse? How you doing? You can, right now, here's the thing, Michael. Hybrid, I'm the owner of a 2016 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. Very nice, I'm glad. What color? Well, Michael, it's looking good. I think tomorrow, you can wash it tonight. I mean, we're going to stay dry. It's just a temperature forecast right now. Skies are going to be nice and sunny through Saturday. I think it's by Sunday we start seeing a shift. Love you too, Jonah. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Christina, good to see you. Yay the cold. There you are, Sin. What's going on? Good to see you. How are you? Christy, Gwenane. What is it, Gwenane? Kerrville's here. Hey, Bobby. I was just talking to Chris Reynolds, who was up your way. Some beautiful pictures from the cross at Kerrville. That looks gorgeous. I wanted to see that. All right, so here we go. Tomorrow afternoon is the bigger story than the morning lows. Light freeze for the hill country, not for the city. And then look at that, 54, 55 at 4:15 will be the warmest we get tomorrow. Fredericksburg, Rock Springs, and I'm going to say probably Mountain Home, maybe Kerrville, will stay in the 40s all day tomorrow. Definitely Rock Springs, Lakey, Fredericksburg, Kerrville is going to be right on that cusp. The computer's saying 52. I think it could be about 50. And it's going to be a north wind too, so even though these temperatures are saying 52, 55, 58, or 60, it's going to feel colder. Subtract 10 degrees in every location because of these north winds. Let me show you. North winds tomorrow are going to be really moving. 19 to 20 in the morning. That's a 6 a.m. forecast. 18, look at this, 20 to 25 up I-35 at 9 a.m. And, whoa, there's Joe Reinagel. How you doing, buddy? What, buddy? Hey, man.
I'm good.
I know. Oh, look at my hair. I need some hairspray. I've been borrowing your hairspray a lot.
I know you have.
I need to buy you a can. I owe you.
Yeah.
And I haven't even been asking every time. Well, Joe gets government issued hairspray. It comes in, you got to sign for it.
It's not cheap.
No.
So
Right.
I need it back.
All right. Why are you yelling at me right now?
You can pick it up on your lav mic, Phil.
I know. Yeah, we go through a lot of hairspray, Joe and I. I'll tell you what. Keeping that Tresemme in business. All I heard was we should all work with an adult beverage to warm up. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, no, that's science. You should really be in the house, staying warm with a hot toddy. So 15 to 20. Look, this is noon, and then let's take it through tomorrow afternoon. And look, through 5, 6 p.m. before we get them to single digits. So a good breeze through the evening. Tomorrow night, winds will start to calm. So that's what helps drop the temperature. Keep in mind that wind speeds have a lot to do with how low we go. When you've got a good wind speed, say 10 to 12 miles per hour, there's too much mixing of that air stays a few degrees warmer. When the winds go calm, temperatures can go down a good extra 5 to 7 degrees compared to where they would be if it was 10 to 12 miles per hour. Now, there's no formula to that. I'm just kind of guesstimating, but give it that range. It's always going to be colder when the winds are calm, is my point. Alejandro, thank you very much. I've got a little coffee tonight, Vanessa. So this is the McCafe in my McCup of my McCoffee from McGreat ASA. So we have a Keurig here, and so they stock it with the McCafe cups. Sometimes I splurge, and I get the community coffee cups, dark roast. Love it. That's my fave. K-Cup. It's not my favorite coffee. Right now, I'm really hooked on Seattle Best Dark Roast for the house. Very good. I like that coffee because I like to brew. I'm not a big Keurig fan. I like a brewed cup. But I digress. Where was I? Wins tomorrow. What's up, Mickey? How you doing? Thank you very much, my man. Going to the Spurs game Saturday, Michael. Nice. Who are we playing Saturday? It's a Ken's 5 game. Ray Silva, who's the director of those Spurs broadcasts. How long you been directing Spurs broadcasts, Ray Silva?
Temporarily since 2001.
Temporarily since 2001.
That's what they told me.
Is that a union rule or something? What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Temporary. For 19 years, this guy with the Spurs. Yeah, so the Spurs come in. They'll have producers with Ray doing the timing on rolling the breaks, and we have. I almost said Andrew Monaco. I miss Andrew. So Andrew Monaco used to be the Spurs on-air talent, they call it. So he went to Texas A&M. He's the voice of all A&M sports now. So he's up in Aggie land. And Smiling Dan. What's Dan's last name? Do you know? Dan is his successor, Matt Bonner. So they'll sometimes be at the station and do that. You like it, Christina, right? I used to have it shipped in from Louisiana when my in-laws were coming over. It's like, bring some community coffee, because you couldn't get it here for a while. But now, mocha. All right, I'll try it, Lucinda.
Bill, it's Dan Weiss.
Dan Weiss. Thank you very much, Tom.
Analytics.
Danalytics. He's running the numbers. That's way beyond temporarily, Ann says, Ray.
Yeah, I know.
Mikey P. Look at there. We got a former Ken's man in the building. What's up, Mike P? Miss you, bro. Hope all is well with you and your world. Hey, Johnny, good to see you. Working on the roof tomorrow. Hanak, it's going to be very windy on the roof tomorrow. Please be very careful. Please be very careful. It's going to be a windy day for roof work, okay? Be very careful. Thanks, Paul. You too. Lucinda, I'm ready. Whoop, gig 'em. I'm ready for some warm air. So the winds will die down, and that's when it's going to get colder. So let me show you a 48-hour run on these temperatures. Model forecast that'll give us a look at Thursday morning. Should be the same model that we're just looking at, which will indicate, well, see, they don't keep us at 40 as long. Maybe this is a different model. Yeah, it is, because it only brings us to 54 tomorrow, and we were just looking, it was 55 on the other. So now into Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and look at this now. See, 6 to 7 a.m., this model stops the city at 33. That'd be nice. So we would avoid a freeze. And keep in mind, this is San Antonio International on this number. So you're surrounded by a lot of concrete. You're in the urban heat island, okay? You're at 410, 281. So that's a warmer spot a much warmer spot than if you're outside 1604, obviously. But even as close as, say, Leon Valley is definitely going to be cooler than the airport. And they're right on 410 practically. So anyway, I even think the hill country gets colder in the 30s. I don't see that happening. I think those could be mid-20s if it's the light enough winds, the clear enough skies. I mean, all that's going to add up to a very cold night. Good radiational cooling when you have those clear skies, calm winds. We lose all of the warm air from the day. So there you have it. Coldest day of this cold snap, Thursday morning. We get a glimpse of Thursday afternoon, and look at that, some beautiful 60s. And remember, I don't have to talk to you about cloud cover sun because it's just not in the forecast. It's really just a temperature forecast right now. Sky conditions not going to change until Sunday. So we're in good shape. Spring break. You got it, Nance. You got big plans? Can't wait. Spring break. I'm going to enjoy it with my kiddos. I've got a senior this year, so this is our last spring break with her at the house. San Antonio weather equals freeze tomorrow, bikini on the weekend, right? Well, I'm not going to wear mine this weekend, but next weekend. I'm wearing my bikini. You're welcome, San Antonio. That's what I'll do. I'll start doing the Facebook Lives in my bikini. I've got the Ken's 5. I call this the bowling shirt. This is our bowling team. Watch out. Ken's 5 rollers. Used to have a bowling team at the TV station I worked for in Montgomery, Alabama. And we had a guy that worked in our newsroom, and we were all good friends. He was from Chicago and a big Chicago Bears fan. So we named our team the Bowling Ditkas. After Mike Ditka. This was like almost 30 years ago now. And each of us had a shirt with a bowling ball with the mustache, like Mike Ditka, and the pins. We had it airbrushed. It looked great. And the pins were all scared. Oh, and here comes Mike Ditka. Ah, and the mustache. And then on the back, We each had our names. I was B for Bill, Ditka. My wife was J for Jamie, Ditka. It was great. All of us initials. You know who was on that team? Barry Davis. So Barry Davis, who does our mornings here at Ken's 5, he and I worked together 30 years ago for about 2.5 years in Montgomery, Alabama. Then I came here in 96. He stayed there till, I think it was about 2000, maybe late 90s. And he was looking for work, and I ran into him at a wedding. This is a true story. I ran into him at a wedding, and I was like, so what's going on? He's like, well, I'm leaving Montgomery. I got a few irons in the fire, going to figure out what's going on. I said, well, I'm in San Antonio. We need some veteran reporters. We had a really young newsroom at the time. And so he's like, I got a reel in the car. I brought back his reel, showed my news director. I'm pointing to that office where I remember walking in and said, this is a good friend of mine, Barry Davis. Watch this. He's been here now almost 15 years, Barry. Yeah. It's a great story. He adopted 3 beautiful children here in San Antonio. I mean, that wouldn't have happened. I mean, he found his wife here. So he's a great guy, good friend. Oh, highly allergic. That's the year-round mold. I mean, pollen, Mickey, is mold year-round. Dup, Bears. Hello from Real. Debbie, prepare for the freeze tonight. Hard freeze tomorrow night. Okay, so put out the precautions this evening, then make sure to keep them in place for tomorrow night. All right, 7-day forecast, guys. Let me just show you the upper level wind pattern, that it is a very stable one. That's a good storm system. See that big dip in the jet right there? That goes down to northeast Oklahoma. I showed you the snow that was moving from Kansas south to the Panhandle. Well, that goes up to the Great Lakes. A northwest flow comes in from the Rockies. That's very stable. Things are going to quiet down, mid and upper levels. Then this is a ridge of high pressure. Exact opposite of that dip and that trough of low pressure, stabilizing weather pattern. And then look at this, we go into a zonal flow Saturday, and that means we flatline, and it's a very stagnant, very nice, stable pattern again. And now we start seeing the change. Here's Monday. Southwest flow, you see a low out across Southern California. So that's why we won't see big weather changes until the beginning of next week, 7-day, with some beautiful weather. Wash the cars, because it's going to be gorgeous. You see the built-in thermometer? That's what I love about this 7-day. We redesigned it. It's been about 1.5 years now. And it's got that, you know, temperature trend very obvious. It's a nice warm-up. Thursday is really nice. I mean, all the weather's nice through Saturday, but that warm-up takes Friday and Saturday to some really beautiful days. Very almost spring-like. Ready for the Spurs game. Go Spurs, go. Absolutely. All right, boys and girls, it's going to wrap things up. We got to get in studio and get ready. I need to powder up and make sure everything's a go. Again, rain chance looks like Monday night, Tuesday. In the meantime, enjoy some beautiful sunshine, but prepare for the freezing weather tonight in the Hill Country, tomorrow night for us all. God bless you. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on Eyewitness News at 10. Big story tonight. What do we got tonight? Oh, the train. Oh, wow. If you saw the Amtrak train hitting the tractor trailer that got stuck on the tracks. That's an incredible piece of video we're going to see tonight at 10. Special report, a mansion burns down to the ground during our 5 o'clock newscast. Started at 5 o'clock, we had the chopper over it, it's fully engulfed. By 5:30, at the end of our show, we go back, it's rubble. It burned down. Big, huge mansion off 281, east of 281, across from Timberwood Park today. And then there was something else. Coronavirus is getting really bad. Big warning from CDC. And we have a special report tonight, Megan?
Don't eat the fish.
The fish. What fish to eat, what fish not to eat that are caught in our lakes, right? I mean, yeah. So this is an important story for fish lovers, okay? Guilty. I love fish. So this is a good report coming up tonight. Eyewitness News at 10 in just, 20 minutes? 22 minutes away. We'll see you then. Take care, everybody.